But IGN, if not, I mean, from the news article standpoint of gaming, one of the biggest ones, if not the biggest ones. And this is what they went with. Resident Evil 5 simply can't be remade, at least not to the standards of Capcom's best work. So the answer is to not remake, but to rewrite. And what this comes from is basically the argument that they make, if you want to see the article, or a problem that people are pointing out is that, well, when you have this spot or this part happening here in a village, or that it's full of black people and the black people turn zombies, if it's based in Africa, though we've seen Resident Evil basically all around the world, and there was never a problem when most of the zombies were fucking fair in skin. But because Resident Evil depicts them with 5, you can't have a bunch of white folk going around shooting, I guess, zombies. And I don't remember this being a problem back then. Maybe it was. I remember it being lightly talked about, and people were just making the point that I was making. Hey, it was based in the Midwest and nobody had a problem, but now because it's based here, folks seem to have an issue. But I think what is, I don't know why Siri thinks I'm talking to her, but I think what makes this especially intriguing is the pushback. That thing is getting ratioed to shit. IGN has closed down the replies on it because game journals are doing what game journals do. And that may speak, well, no, I don't, as far as the audience, I agree with Gary that I think the audience largely, at least with gaming, I mean, maybe not with some of the other ones, maybe they're still lagging, but at least with gaming, I think that they're over this shit. I do think they got away with a lot there, and I think they were given the benefit of the doubt because it grew so fast, gaming that is. You have this new market of people that aren't really into it, normies if you will, that never were really gamers, but now they play games, okay? So you could have that wide sort of appeal. But as far as actual gamers, people that this is what they do, this is their go-to hobby, I think now they're fucking over this. I really do think that there's over this, and this being this whole Gamergate 2.0 thing really does speak to it, but the audience reaction. But you see that disconnect, I mean, it's always been there between critic and customer or consumer or whatever you want to call them. Because IGN puts that out, and if I'm editing over at IGN, I'm like, guys, this is a terrible idea. What? Maybe if that is your opinion of a person that's contracted to write the article, we ain't putting that shit out. But how ignorant must you be if you're like, yeah, run it.